Hey everyone, Tyler here. Okay, mobility drills number 2. Okay, so we're gonna again focus on, why did I just touch my face? Focus on 3 different areas: T-spine, hips, ankle, foot. We're gonna focus on 2 on each. Again, focusing on that breath as always. So take it your pace, slow is the best. Okay, so we're gonna focus on the shoulders and thoracic spine to begin. We're actually going to come side lying for this. So we're going to stack our knees, coming onto our side. I could fall asleep right now. Okay, we're going to stack our right arm, this is my right shoulder, and left arm together. If you'd like, you can rest your head on the floor, although I would definitely recommend elevating it. So hold on 1 second. Grabbing a yoga block. Though I do not have room at the back of me, I'm going to slide forward. Okay, so right arm, long, left arm, stacked. Knees, 90 degrees, hips stacked. Here we go. Take a nice big inhale, or how about an exhale? As we exhale, we're going to open up as far as you can. Now for some of us, we're going to maybe just come here. Feel free to, if you'd like, rock your head all the way back. I'm going to adjust where my block is. Although you don't have to. You can just open up the arm. So this is a nice little chest opener. Again, thoracic spine, shoulders. We're going to try and keep the legs stacked as much as possible. So that's really going to isolate. Now there's a difference between isolating and integrating, and we'll talk about that whenever. But isolate the upper body. Now another option, if you'd like, is really to get that shoulder mobility, if you're looking to get more, is to breathe and open up the arm in a nice big circle. Again, might feel some crunches, crackles. And the whole point of mobility is that movement aspect. So moving through multiple planes of motion. You've got 3 planes, which we'll dive into deeper: transverse, frontal, sagittal. And it's really important that we move through all 3. Already so much more open. Yes. Okay, other side. Here we go. I'm going to turn away from you. Feel free to listen. Feel free to pause. Do your own thing. Okay, stack. 90 degrees. Legs. Hands. Open up. Exhale. Inhale. Yes. Ooh, my back just cracked a little. That felt good. Again, remember, legs together. So if you start to notice that your legs start to lift a little, shorten the range. Don't go as far. Okay, option if you want. Sweep the arm open. Yes. Last one. Already feels so much better. Okay, feel free to repeat that as many times as you'd like on each side, but definitely encourage probably 6 to 8, whatever feels best. Again, the more you do it, the more you're going to continue to open up. Okay, so that is number 1. Number 2 is going to be your classic thread the needle. Okay, you can use a block for this one as well. This is also one that you can use a foam roller if you would like, and I point over here because here's my foam roller. I'm going to show you the option without the foam roller and then with the foam roller. I like to use a block for this one to help support my head, something to rest on. So we're going to come out to right hands and knees. Knees are going to be stacked under the hips. Let me turn a little. Okay. So, again, using the floor, we're going to create some tension in the body. So first thing, try not to let the shoulder blades sink. Really push the floor away, almost like you're at the top of your push-up. Feeling the low ribs pull in a little so you're flattening the back. Okay, we'll find a big inhale. We're going to open the right arm up, my right arm, or your right arm. Pushing the floor away with our left arm. So making sure you're pushing the floor away. Big inhale at the top. As you exhale, loop the hand through. And then we're going to drop our head to the block or to the floor. And you're going to find that nice rotation. And again, we're going to guide with the breath here. So nice big inhale. Exhale. And a nice big inhale. Exhale. And one more big inhale. Big exhale. Whew, that breath, man. Feeling it. Okay, let's do 3 on the other side real quick. Definitely my harder side, that's okay. Remember, push the floor away. Inhale, push, 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 push. And exhale. One more. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And come back to neutral. There you go. Okay, so that was without. I'm going to quickly show you with. Just going to show you one example with, and then we'll go, and then we'll continue. Okay, so here's with the foam roller. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, you're going to take the top of the palm or wrist onto the foam roller. You exhale, you're going to rotate, and then drop the shoulder to the floor as much as you can. And then you'll come back up. So again, you rotate first. So you want to push, reach away, and then relax. So you're going to bend into this elbow. Make sure you bend into it. Don't keep a straight arm. Come back. So that's your option with the foam roller. You can keep the block as well if you want. Okay. There you go. Okay. We're going to get a little more movement here. So we're going to talk about the inner thighs, groin, and then we're going to do an outer hip stretch for you. Okay, this one's a nice little groin stretch. Actually, I could show you 2 ways that you can do this if you want. Okay, so we're going to come onto our hands and knees again. You're going to go ahead and take, I'm going to take my left, you can take your right, whatever you want to lead with. We're going to take it directly out to the side of us. Now, for some of us, we may already feel a stretch. I'm sore from my workout yesterday, so definitely already feeling it. Okay, option number 1 is we're going to find our, abduction, I guess, but it's still an inner thigh stretch. So we're going to find our foot and you're going to kind of slide it away. Now, if you need to, you can walk the hands with you. And so we're just feeling that nice inner thigh groin stretch. You can also take something under the knee if you need, and then you're going to pull it back in, bring the foot back. Nice slide into it, and bringing it back in. And a nice slide out and bringing it in. And again, you can do that on both sides. You can do that as many times as you want. Oh, my hip just cracked. I wish you could hear that. Oh, yes. It means I need it. Getting those joints up, moving. And there's 3 on both sides. Now, I understand that some of us might not have that ankle mobility, right? So you might not be able to do this. So if you need to, you can just take the side of the foot onto the ground, that's okay. Or maybe just keep the foot flexed. Whatever's natural for you. But ideally, we would really like to keep that foot parallel to the front, so toe points forward. But we can talk more about that later. Okay. Here we go. So second option, we're going to stay here for that inner thigh groin stretch, is to rock the hips back. Now, when we rock the hips back, okay, you want to make sure that we almost tuck the pelvis. So we pull the hips under. So when we rock back, we're really getting that nice deep stretch in the inner thigh. So pulling the hips under, bringing it back. Now, if you want more of a stretch, you're going to take that foot further away from you. Whew, yes. Thank you. Oh, that feels good. You got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then you can do the other side. Let me do the other side here. I'm going to face you guys so you can see me. So again, a little tuck in the pelvis, rock it back. Now you can keep the foot flat or you can tuck the toe, whatever feels best for you. All up to you and your ankle mobility, foot mobility here. There we go, there we go. Okay, so that was 2 for your inner thigh. I'm gonna show you 1 for the outer thigh, and then we're gonna get into our ankles here. Ankles, ankle feet. Okay, so outer hips here, outer hips. We're gonna go ahead and come onto our back. And we're gonna kind of do a figure 4, but our figure 4 is really gonna turn into what I like to say an outer thigh stretch. So we're gonna drop, we're really gonna use, okay, so this is my right foot, left foot. I'm really gonna use my right ankle to push into my left knee as I start to twist and push my left foot into the floor. Now, ideally I would be on my back, but I'm gonna be on my elbows just so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna back up just a little so I'm in the camera. So again, dropping that knee towards the floor. So I'm getting a nice outer thigh stretch. So we're getting into that kind of TFL, into that glute med, guiding that foot to the floor. Oof, yes, nice little warm up. Yes. Good, I'm gonna switch sides. I'm gonna switch ankles here. Again, I'm staying on my elbows. You can go flat on your back if you want. Again, kind of finding that figure 4, and then you're gonna push into it. Now your hip can come off the floor. That's okay. You'd be crazy flexible if you could keep that hip on the ground. You want to find a little bit of that twist. So we're getting that internal, but also external. Great. Okay. So you can do that a couple times, again, as many times as you want, just to keep you moving, going for it. Okay. We're going to talk about the ankles next. Now, I'm going to use my little meditation pillow here. You can use a pillow if you want. You can also come seated on a block or your foam roller. Again, I'm pointing over here because that's where my foam roller and block are at the moment. So again, you can use your block or you can use your foam roller if you want for this exercise. Now this one's going to be for hips, but also it's going to focus on the ankle as well. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to sit in this position. Now for some of us this might be difficult already. So actually the higher you prop yourself up, notice how I get taller when I do that. The higher you prop yourself up, the better it's going to be. You can even do this seated in a chair really. Okay, but we're going to focus on just kind of shifting our weight forward. Okay, so we're going to feel some opening in the hips, but really what we're focusing on is pushing the knee over that ankle a little. So you're starting to lift maybe the hips off slightly, shifting the weight into the feet. And again, everyone's hips are different, so you might be a little more narrow, you might be a little more wide, whatever feels best for you. I'm feeling it all over here. Awesome. Okay, second thing we're going to do is we're going to isolate a little. So, really the foot is an amazing just piece of engineering. Okay, again, 26 bones, lots of ligaments, it's crazy. Okay, now I could do this without socks, but I'm going to keep my socks on for this video. So, we're going to go ahead and focus on supination and pronation of the foot, or what we would say a dropped arch and a lifted arch. So imagine that we started with a neutral position, whatever your natural position of your foot is. Okay, it's kind of hard to see on video, isn't it? Okay, so what I'm going to start by doing is you're going to think almost as if you're like grabbing the floor with your foot. So you're going to grab the floor with your foot a little, and you almost should feel that arch lift. You should be able to maybe slide a finger underneath the bottom of that foot, maybe 2, whatever. Okay, so you're feeling that space, that hollow space. Okay, your toes might grip a little, like crunch, and that's okay. The more we do this, the better it's gonna get. So we're gonna pull. And then what we're gonna think about doing is we're gonna think about dropping the arch, or like we're smashing a bug into the floor. So you should smash your finger. There should be nothing under it. And again, we're gonna lift, pulling up in the floor, and then we're gonna relax. Lift and relax. Slowly doing that. Lift and relax. And we're gonna lift. Again, I keep on putting my finger under my arch so you can kind of get a sense of like that's what you're going to do. Lift and relax. So you can kind of see it. Lift and relax. Lift and relax. And this is really going to actually strengthen your foot a lot, as well as continue to add to that mobility. Again, mobility is that mixture of strength and flexibility, right? We want to combine the two. It's great to be flexible, it's great to be strong, but it's even better to be both. There you go. So the more we can create a nice symmetry between the two, or how about synergy, some putting together, I guess, the better. Good. So I'll switch sides here. And again, you might have one side that's a little more difficult, like this side. This foot's definitely like harder for me, like smash the floor. Ugh. This foot's naturally stronger. And by stronger, I mean, it's just, I don't know. It decided to get its act together at a young age. So hopefully you can see that lift and down, up and down. So those are your 3 different areas, 2 different exercises, although I kind of gave you 3 for the hips today for your mobility drills. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And I will see you later. 2 more to come. Again, be sure to comment below, above, I don't know, wherever. Comment, let me know things that you'd like to see, learn, hear, whatever.